Today we will learn about the open access, and in this lesson we will see that what is open access, its vehicle, various characteristics, advantages, standards, different policies and some of the major initiatives which the government has taken for open access and which are of academic interest of the students, faculty members, research scholar and extension workers. Let us see about the what is open access. Open access is a broad international academic movement that seeks free and open online access to academic information, and here the users can read, copy, print, download, distribute and search within the information or use it for educational purpose, but only the thing is the user has to give the proper attribution to the authors without any legal, financial or technical barriers. Open access means its free availability on the public internet. Users are permitting to read it, download it, copy it and distribute it, and even we can crawl them for the indexing purpose, and without only the thing is for lawful purpose we can use this open access material, and the author has to be attributed properly. Let us see the definition of open access. Open access, the definition is given by Budapest, Bethesda and Berlin, and it is also called as collectively triple B. Open access literature is the digital online free of charge and free of most copyright and licensing restrictions. We can also see the another definition, that is from American Research Library Association. A cost effective ways to disseminate and use information. It is an alternative to the traditional subscription based publishing model made possible by new digital technologies and network communication. Then why there is a genesis of open access? Because there is previously the problem of the social inequality, and which is caused by restricting access to the academic research. And now through open access, the scientist, researcher would like to have free, unrestricted online access to journal literature, and it can be possible by convergence of a traditional scholarly publication system and the internet. There are two ways when we are publishing in open access platform. First is open access journals and second is institutional repository. Open access journal makes their article freely accessible to the users without any subscription fees. However, the subscription fees for publishing in open access journals can be collected through the organizations, or it can be collected to the authors, or it can be also sponsoring the organizations. There is no technical or legal barriers for further distribution of the content in this open access journal. Institutional repository. Institutional repository means it is the set of it is set up by the research organizations or university or the institutions, where the faculty members can post their preprint or postprint article or research report or even conference paper, thesis, dissertation. So whatever the faculty member have their intellectual output, they can freely post it here for the institutions to make it as the global access. Let us see the declaration of open access initiatives. There are three international major initiatives. First is Budapest Open Access Initiative, statement in the meeting of the Open Society in 2002. Then next statement for open access, that is in 2003, and which is delivered by Bethesda statement, and it is called as open access publishing. Third one is the Berlin Declaration on open access to knowledge in the science and humanities, and which is published in October 2003. Let us see the degrees of OS. There are basically two degrees. First is gratis and libre. Gratis means open access refer to online access free of charge. Here we can the users can access the material freely and without any charge. Then libre. Libre means the open access to online access, it is also free of charge, but some additional reuse policy or rights they are providing for the library purpose. So, these gratis and libris are the 2 degrees of the open access. Then let us see about the open access routes. There are 6 routes for open access. First is Gold OA. Gold OA is generally used for the open access journals. Open access journals, what they are doing? They are doing the peer reviewing process. After publishing, then this can be available for the users, that is called as the Gold OA. Then green open access. Green open access, this policy or route can be used by the institutional repositories. Here the author or any faculty member or even research scholar, they have to submit their intellectual output in this archive, that is called as a green archive. Then next one is the hybrid archive, hybrid open access, which is the mixture of open access article and the closed access article. Means some of the articles are openly available, some of the articles are not openly available, only in the abstract form it may be available. Fourth one is bronze OA, that is bronze OA means journals publish articles initially as a subscription only, then it can be released after embargo period, and it may be also available for the open access. Then black OA, black OA means here the generally the subscription is also there, and but it may be also available in the open access platform, and that is called as a paywalled literature. And here only in the paywalled routes it can be these journals are available or articles are available in the open access platform. Then dimension and platinum OA, here the not charge from the author, funding from the external resources. So, these 6 routes are very important when you are publishing in the open access platform. Let us see about the dimensions of open access publishing. First is green route, second gold route, we have already seen in these routes also. The next one is preprint, post print, e-print, white literature and grey literature. Then let us see about the open access publishing models. Here the author pay to publish, not to access, means we are in open access platform, the author is not paying anything for access, just the author or even the sponsoring agencies or sponsoring institutions, they are paying for the publishing only, not for the access. Then access to publication in open access is more democratic. Third one is the author rather than publisher own the copyright in the open access model, because here the author is generally it is happen that the only publishers who are publishing in open access platform, they are having the copyright right. Then open access journals, like traditional journals conduct peer review of submitted articles. Generally in open access, generally the communication for this open access is that open access may not be taking the procedure of peer reviewed, but this is the misconception regarding the open access. In open access policy also or in open access journals, they are following the peer reviewing process. After the maintaining of the quality, the only they are publishing in the open access platform. Then most of the publisher of open access journals are non-profit making organizations. Let us see the different open access serve the interest of many groups like author, reader, teacher and students and the library, because nowadays we have to publish as the author different type of articles. So, open access increase the visibility and the impact of their work. Readers, for readers it may be very useful, because for reader in open access publishing the material are barrier free access to the literature. For students and teachers, the open access is equally footing for this by any key resources and elements the needs of the permission to reproduce and distribute the content. For library, open access solves the pricing crisis for scholarly journals, because generally library is having the financial crunch, and for to overcome this financial crunch, open access can be followed in the libraries. For university, OA increases the visibility of their faculty members and institutions, and reading their expenses for journals and advance their mission to share the knowledge. Then next one is journals and publisher. Open access makes their article more visible and discoverable, retrievable and useful. Then for government, where if the open access policy is followed, then the government promotes the democracy by sharing various government information as rapidly and widely as possible. For citizen, OA gives access to the peer reviewed research. Then how this open access is beneficial for the authors? Open access enables the result of scholarly research to be disseminated more rapidly and widely over the internet, and obviously the impact of one's own work or authors, or it will enhance the visibility of the author's work, because when you are publishing in the open access platform, means anybody can see that, anybody can copy it, and anybody can also cite your article. So that is why it will also increase the visibility of the publications. Then with open access, author can read and build and even finding of others without restrictions. Open access article are published sooner than the print or subscription based article, with very little or even no more cost also. And let us see about the open access policy and registry. There are different policies, but here we are only seeing one policy, that is registry of open access repository mandates and policy. It is a international database or searchable databases, where all the whatever open access material are available, they are registering here, and by the university or research institution and research funders that require on request their researcher to provide open access to their peer reviewing and the research article output, and by depositing in open access platform. Now you can here see that different member countries are registered in these open access repositories, that is 975 register open access repositories are there. Then open access policy, let us see about the SHEPRA policy. SHEPRA means securing a hybrid environment for research preservation and access. Actually this is the European based services are suit for free scholarly communication resources, which is aimed at proving authors information on publishers open access policy. SHEPRA is also giving the notable service that is called as a Romeo. It is also the international databases aggregating publishers archiving policy, and which allows researcher quick access to copyright and self archiving policy more than 23,000 global publishers. SHEPRA and Romeo policy is giving a different colors like green, blue, yellow and white. So green means when the users are archiving, users can archive preprint and postprint, and even the publishers version, final versions they can archive, and that is called as a green route. Then blue, here the users only can archive the post archives, so they may not be allowing the publisher version or the PDF version, final version. Yellow means the users can archive only preprint in the preprint format. White means archiving not formally supported. So here there are 4 Romeo colors, and let us see the examples of one of the journals. Here you can see in this screen that journal, according to journal title or ISSN number you can search, according to publisher name also you can search, and here you can give some advanced search and search or reset also. So this is one of the examples of journals OA policy. You can see here that Global Journal of Agriculture and Agriculture Science. So here 2 tick marks, green tick marks are there. First is authors preprint. Authors preprint means authors can archive this preprint. Authors post print means authors can archive this post print. So like this, the Shepra and Romeo is giving a different policies, and if you want to publish any in open access journals, then you have to see what are the different facilities the authors are getting. Next is open access metadata harvesting standard. Metadata is a structured information that describe, explain, locate or otherwise make it easier to retrieve, use or manage an information resources. So for this, different type of harvesting services or standards are available, that is called as OAI-PMH, that is Open Access Open Archives Initiative Protocol for Metadata Harvesting, and which generally uses the XML over HTTP to extend the data on www, and it is widely used by the digital libraries or institutional repositories and the digital archives, and some of the commercial services they are also providing through these harvesting services. Major open data harvesting services are like OASTR, Google Scholar, OARI, NZ, NCSTRL, Research Search Digital Library, Meta MD, Open Index Initiatives. These are the different harvesting services for OA metadata. Let us see about the major open access initiatives. Generally, open access initiatives, they are in the different providing the different formats like publications. So it can be provided through journals, it can be also provided through books, through archives, even the courseware are also available in this open access platform. Softwares are also available, registry, open source software, open citations, open educational resources. UNESCO has given these open educational resources, metadata harvesting services. So these formats can be seen by different major initiatives regarding the open access. First is DOAJ, DOAR, DOAB, DOER, Shodhganga, Shodhgangotri, Vidyanidhi, NDLTD, Digital Library of India, ROD, ROR. So these are the generally the open access initiatives. Some of the initiatives they are related with the directories, some of the initiatives they are related with the to access the thesis like Shodhganga, Shodhgangotri, Vidyanidhi, NDLTD. Then Infoport is also there, which is maintained by the InflibNet. Institutional repository at InflibNet, OJS like Open Journal Access System. Some of the courseware are also available in the open access platform like EPG Pathshala, eGyankosh, Gyandhara, Gyandarshan, eAcharya, even Krishi eKrishi Shiksha. Vidwan database is also there, Vidyamitra, Swam Sakshat, Swam Prabha, Krishi Kosh, Project Gutenberg, open access pen initiatives. So these are the some major initiatives, and let us see about the one initiatives like Directory of Open Access Journals. It is the project of the Lund University, and previously they are providing the access to 300 open access journals, but today it contains 13,268 open access journals, and which is covering all of the discipline like science, technology, medicine, social science and humanities. The basic aim of this DOAJ is to increase the visibility and ease of use of open access scientific and scholarly journals. So when you look at the data till to 24th May 2019, the total number of journals are 13,268. Total number of countries they are involving in this DOAJ project 130. Then total number of articles. Directory of Open Access Journal, this is launched by Lund University, Sweden, and there are n number of disciplines are available in this Directory of Open Access Journal. You can here see the Directory of Open Access Journal home page, and you can search on the agriculture. Next one is Directory of Open Access Repository. This is also the repository which is under the Shipra umbrella, and it was also the project of sister project of DOAJ. This is the home page of DOAR. Here you can see the different repositories, and this is the subject category in DOAR. You can see here that agriculture 177 subjects are available in this open access repositories. This is the site for directory of open access books, and here all the books which is under the Open Pen Foundation Hague maintain this directory of open access books, and total 16,753 books are available, in which are also peer reviewed books and books chapters from 317 publishers. This is the screen for DOAB. Then next is the Shodh Ganga. Here in Shodh Ganga, InflibNet is maintaining this Shodh Ganga site, and users can see what are the different theses available in the Shodh Ganga. Shodh Gangotri is also maintained by InflibNet, and this is the site for searching the ongoing research for the academic purpose. Vidyanidhi also maintained by University of Mysore, and now they are also providing the different open access formats like article, books chapter and patent, then technical resources and other type of material. Infoport is also there, which is also maintained by InflibNet. It is a subject gateway for Indian electronic resources. Whatever electronic originally Indian original websites or even internet institutional repositories, e-resources, wikis, blogs. So, whatever internet resources are available which is in the Indian platform, they are also providing the access through this Infoport. Then EPG Pathshala is also there. EPG Pathshala is also the initiatives of MHRD under the National Mission on Education through ICT, and EPG Pathshala is providing the access to 70 disciplines. Users can see here the course material. Vidwan database is also there, which is the expert database of national researcher networks. SWAM and UGC MOOC platform is also available. Digital Library of India is also there. There in Digital Library of India, different type of materials they are providing, and generally the books are providing through Digital Library of India. E-Krishi Shiksha from the ICR is also there. Krishi Kosh, this is the digital repository of the agriculture and allied sciences, and having the old collection of books and different type of journals and other material. In summary, we can say that open access has gained a tremendous support from both authors and institutions, and because of the increased visibility of their research work globally. The greatest benefit of open access is that it enables the result of scholarly research to be disseminated more rapidly and widely over the internet, because they are providing the unrestricted use, distribution and reproduction in any medium is permitted, provided the author or editor should be properly attributed. And several studies or several papers they have shown that when we are publishing in the open access platform, then it will have the greater impact, and we are also receiving the more citations. Hence, it is the request to the students that they should use the open access resources, and they should also publish in the open access platform. Thank you.